Okay, so for this week, we're going to be doing the short story called The Circuit. It is on page 468 in the My Perspectives textbook. There are some vocabulary words here that I want you to be looking at and making sure you know what they mean, defining them, understanding them. The words are thoroughly, wearily, instinctively, enthusiastically, hesitantly, and understandingly. Now, hopefully you guys know that words that have ly like that on the end are a certain type of part of speech. Now, if I was in the classroom right now, I would be asking if anyone would know what they are, but we're not in the classroom, so I'm just going to tell you that they are adverbs. And here is the author of the story, Francisco Jimenez, born 1943, was born in Mexico, came to the United States with his family when he was 4 years old. The family settled in California and became migrant workers. Although he could not go to school before the harvest ended, Jimenez studied in the fields. His hard work paid off as he went on to become an outstanding teacher and award-winning writer. So again, this is the chapter on facing adversity. So this man faced a lot of adversity growing up and still, went on to become an outstanding teacher and award-winning writer. So it just shows, how much you can really do and change your life if you wanted to. Also, our essential question is still, how do we overcome obstacles, which we're seeing throughout this whole unit. All of these stories are based on people overcoming obstacles. So here's the background. This selection is from The Circuit, Stories from the Life of a Migrant Child, a collection of autobiographical short stories by Francisco Jimenez. In this story, the narrator, Panchito, tells of his difficult early years as part of a family of migrant farm workers. To him, life consisted of constant moving and work, with school wedged in around harvesting jobs. The circuit in the title refers to the path migrant workers take every year to find jobs. So starts here on page 469 and goes on. And as you can see, there are some Spanish words in here, and then it has them at the bottom. Tells you what they mean. Keeps going on. The story ends on page 474. And then on page 475 are the comprehension check questions. At the bottom, number 5 is always write a brief summary. And then it moves on to the analyze the text questions. I'm really big on you guys answering them. You could put it into a Google Doc. You can write it on loose leaf and take a picture of it, whatever works for you, and hand it in, turn it in to me so that I can give you your grade. Move over here. Talks about themes. For questions. The vocab words up here again. A little bit of practice with the vocab words. Word study. Talking about the words that end in ly. Showing you that when you add ly, it becomes an adverb. And different sections on speaking and listening. And then it gets to the writing section at the end about writing an essay. This story has an informational essay. I told you guys last time that I'd like you to do some little piece of writing. So it would be great to see some type of informational writing based on something that you learned from this short unit on the circuit. So that's about it for this week. Again, if you have any questions, email me. If you've been doing the work all along, then you should be kind of used to the pattern of what I'm expecting. Same type of thing. A lot of people have been emailing me. I could see the people that are really working hard, and then there are some that are not. Just know that for the fourth quarter, it's really going to affect you a lot because remember, in the third quarter, you still had some grades in there from when we were in school. So those grades might have helped you. But if you're not doing the online work at all, then I have nothing to grade. So, you're going to really get a bad grade. So I need to make sure that you're in there. If you are struggling with something, you need to reach out. Please don't just tell me like this is stupid. I don't understand it. You need to be more specific, just like I always told you in the classroom. I need a specific question. Ask me something with detail. I think that I've already given you guys a lot of different information and options on ways you could turn things in. So, just try to take the time, set some time aside for each subject and just try to get each subject done, whether it's one subject per day, however you choose to do it. That's up to you. But again, just email me if you have any questions.